Hey guys, what's going on? James 4-Wheel Drive here. So this is the part 2 of the engine build. I talked enough on the first one. If you want to know details about the engine kits or anything like that, you'll need to go to the first video. I explained it in the beginning of the video. It's kind of slow to start, but I got a time lapse going. It turned out pretty good. I like the video. Sometimes I talk a little too much, so whatever. I just know that there were some people out there that were interested in rebuilding their motor, but they don't really know a whole lot, so that's the reason why. So anyways, today we're going to be working on the cylinder head. I've got my new exhaust and intake valves. This head is in really good condition. We're probably not going to have to do a ton of work to it, but we're basically just going to knock the old valves out, clean the head, make sure it's all nice and clean. You want it just as clean as possible, and then we're going to lap in the new valves. I got some valve lapping compound. We're going to lap in the new valves into the cylinder head, and then bolt the head onto the engine and finish the assembly. So don't want to talk a ton on this video. I did enough on the last video, so let's just jump right into it.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises, you know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now, a little stronger now.
I'm not going to show the intake because it's the exact same procedure. There's no reason to have the exact same content. So I'm going to do all the intakes. I'm going to get everything cleaned, and then I'll show you assembly.
You cashed in on my promises, you know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now, a little stronger now.
Real fast, I just wanted to show you something. These go in between those like that. Inside, you need to clean, make sure there's no metal shavings. I found a lot of metal shavings stuck in these. Another thing that I want to show is that on these rockers, they have this little oiling hole. You see right there? You need to make sure. I'm using a piece of wire like this. Stick it down in there. If it'll go. I literally just did this. And stick it down in there and make sure there is no debris in there. It's nice and clean. That oiling hole, so the way this works is oil comes out of this hole, it comes across, and these have valleys where oil can go through. It goes inside, the inside of this goes into this, and it lubricates this so that it can, you know, move. But it also goes to that oiler and it sprays oil onto the cam and keeps this lubricated. If that hole stopped up, now you're not getting any lubrication. You're going to burn the cam up, and you're going to burn these little buttons up on these rockers. So just keep that in mind. Make sure everything's nice and clean, and then you can start assembling everything. Alright guys, so we're about to do a valve adjustment. I'm not going to go through the procedures on how to do this. There's tons of videos online. If you want to learn how to adjust valves, just Google a valve adjustment video. This video that I'm shooting is already really long. Essentially, there's a minimum clearance that you stick underneath these and you adjust this adjuster screw. It's 0.08 millimeters on the exhaust. It's 0.1 millimeter on the intake, okay? And you gotta make sure you get it right, because if it's too tight, you'll burn a valve. If it's too loose, it'll chatter and make noise. I put the belt and all the front cover stuff on temporarily so that the engine will be in time as I adjust. So when it's at TDC, this can be adjusted, TDC, adjust that, TDC, adjust that. Once I get all the valves adjusted, I'm gonna take all this back off so that I can put the intake and the exhaust on. The intake has this weird stud and this gets in the way. It's kind of in the way when you go to put it on there. So that, and the coolant outlet, or yeah, the coolant outlets and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna go into detail. Most of the stuff is just bolt on, and yeah. So we'll see you when the engine's done.
Let's have a bit of fun till our downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Hey guys, we're getting to the end of this video. As you can tell, this video is just really long, and I don't intend for these videos to last this long. It's just kind of what happens when there's just a lot of stuff to do. I mean, I'm 4 or 5 days into this this build, putting this thing together. There's just a lot of stuff to show. So for those of you that are doing the job and like the, being able to watch someone else do it and kind of get an idea of what it's like to rebuild this engine, great. I know that there's not a lot of good quality videos in English, and time lapses and stuff like this. There's almost no videos out there that I've found, and parts and information for this vehicle are hard to come by. So that's why I'm kind of going into detail about a lot of stuff. So anyways, I hope you liked this video. Here at the end, there's a exhaust cover, a heat shield. All the bolts broke off, so I wound up welding it to the exhaust manifold bolts because there's a little nub sticking up. So I just like tacked it to them, and that way, if anybody in the future wants to take the heat shields off, they can just grind it off and take the heat shields off. So but that's it for this video. On the next video, I'm probably going to show just the simple, put the flywheel on, put the time belt on, put the oil pan on, and probably installation. I'm going to try to keep the next video under 10 minutes. It's going to be real short and simple to the point. Most of the stuff from here on out is just plug and play. You just hook up the hoses where they need to go and stuff like that, and put the motor mounts in and transmission mounts, whatever. So anyways, I hope you liked this video, and we'll see you on the next one.